Emilia Marchenko.
I'm Dennis Kudla.
I'm Jesper de Jong.
I'm Henry Larsen.
I am Francisco Cerundolo,
and you are listening to the Game to Love podcast.
Well, hey, welcome back, tennis fans. Another GTL stream, the first of the day for me. Well done to Liam covering the big emotional roller coaster in which was Jo-Wilfried Tsonga versus Casper Ruud. Unfortunately, Tsonga did lose, and it was very emotional to say the least. We're here today to cover some of the women's action. We've got BADOSA playing Fiona FERRO. We know Fiona FERRO nowhere near the same level as what she was sort of just coming out of COVID. She was a good player, nowhere near that now. And you'd expect BADOSA to have far too much for her. But we know Fiona FERRO is a very good clay courter. Let's see if she can roll back them years. But BADOSA is the big favourite in this one. And she's starting off here with 2 break points. Thank you, everyone who's joined us already. We've got Milan in saying, what's up, JG? How you doing? Thanks for joining me, mate. And yeah, let me know what you thought about some of the other matches today. We've had a lot of matches, but let me take you through this one as we speak, because it is 2 break points, like I said, 15-40, and it's going to be a second serve for FERRO here. She just about finds it, and it's good enough. Good kick serve down the tee. BADOSA can't handle the return, and it's into the net. Another break point coming up. We are going to be joined as well by a special guest, someone else who's going to be joining the commentary team. So I'll be bringing him in very soon. I'm sure you're going to enjoy some of his commentary. Big forehand down the line. Oh, just about creeps in there, BADOSA. And you're looking at BADOSA has a real shot here this year's Roland Garros. No one's talking about her, of course, because of Iga being so dominant. And it is into the net. And just like that, Paula BADOSA gets the early break in this one.
Vamos! He was a tennis virtuosa. She gonna show ya. Vamos! He was a tennis virtuosa. She gonna show ya. It's Paula BADOSA.
Wow, what a start here from Paula BADOSA. And I think this is a good opportunity to bring in one of our new commentators, David Barton. How are we doing, David?
I'm good.
How's the sound? All good?
Yeah, it sounds good.
Yeah, well, thanks for joining us, David. A bit younger. We've gone for some fresh blood, and he's a big tennis fan. How much of the tennis have you been watching today?
Quite a lot. Ever since woke up, basically.
Favorite match of the day?
Definitely the Tsonga match. I mean, so much fight. I didn't think he'd win his set at all. So,
well, Casper Ruud, we know, is a serious competitor. A lot of people have him going very deep, and for Tsonga to push him so much, and ultimately he was actually serving for the 4th set, Tsonga, until really his body gave up. The shoulder injury yet again, and just didn't really win a point from then. But yeah, great to see him make it pretty competitive, right?
Yeah, it was. I was kind of dreading 6-2, 6-1, 6-3 or something where he maybe puts up a bit of fight in the third set.
Yeah.
But he really proved us all wrong with how much he could. On his last match, getting to 3 tie breaks is pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's amazing. And this one, how do you see this one going? I know I was quite big on BADOSA in my intro. Let us know in the live chat as well. Maybe we'll start off with some predictions across the board, eh? How does that sound?
Sounds good.
Let's get them in. I'll press the button. So you're a bit lucky, David, because we've already seen a break. So your prediction should be a bit closer to home. You're not going to be going 6-love FERRO, that's for sure. So how do you see this one going? What's your prediction?
I think it's going to be BADOSA and straights. I think 6-3, 6-4.
Okay,
The second set will be a lot tighter. Yeah.
2 close sets, but BADOSA wins. And just like that, she does consolidate the break. She's doing everything she needs to right now. And a contender to win has started well. 2-love BADOSA. Some of the other predictions, we've got Milan in saying 6-3, 6-2. Similar to you, a bit more comfortable in the second. We've got Mark saying bagel, then breadstick to BADOSA. Jared saying this will be over in less than an hour. I think,
Thanks,
David,
Liam.
you've gone very close, in fact. You've given FERRO a good chance.
Yeah, the green screen, impeccable. You can don't exactly have Roland Garros, like Philippe Chatrier in the back, but...
Yeah, Liam, he's always one to pick up on things. But yeah, no, I'm just grateful that you're here. I know you're a big tennis fan, and maybe we're doing some streams by yourself very soon. But this is a good little, a little opener for you. And currently, it's a good match between BADOSA and FERRO, but it is one-way traffic. FERRO making a few errors here into the net. I think your stream might be slightly behind mine. But FERRO, to make this competitive, she just needs to, for me, play her best tennis. And anything other than her best will just simply not be good enough, because BADOSA is the up-and-coming talent. I know Ben's got her as a world number 1. I think she's all that and the rest. She is good. The problem is with Iga being so dominant, it's going to be hard for her to be number 1. But I honestly, I don't want to give Ben too much praise on the podcast because I don't like to do that. But she's probably my number 2.
It was definitely, when I heard the prediction of BADOSA number 1, at the time, it didn't seem too far-fetched because we knew Barty was not going to be...
Well, we didn't, actually. When we did the predictions, we thought Barty was still going to be around.
Well, around, but we didn't, because of the limited
the amount she plays. I know what you mean.
Yeah,
that's true. With COVID, she stayed in Australia quite a bit.
Mm-hmm. She kind of skipped, Indian Wells, everything. Yeah.
But here we go. BADOSA looking for another break. It is a second serve from FERRO. Backhand down the middle of the box there. Plays it deep. Good shot there from FERRO. Oh, and that one is just out from BADOSA. FERRO gets the point 40-30. I've got people messaging me on WhatsApp now. It's ruining my stream. Let me just get that off because I'm going to have to mute it because I've tried. The thing is with me, I always watch all the tennis on the phone. Ben moans at me, but I find it easier to have the laptop and the phone separate rather than it all on one screen. And I haven't got these other screens set up fully yet. But
I think
now that's a good shot there down the line. Sorry.
For FERRO,
forehand.
It's a big... She needs to get the crowd behind her. That's a big deal.
Shot. Good shot there. And Fiona FERRO is on the board. And a good point you make, because she is French, she needs to get the crowd behind her. But where are the crowd? Can you see there's no one in the seat?
There's literally no one.
I honestly think we've got more people in this stream than there is watching this match live.
I mean, it looks like it's not even a third capacity. It's just...
It looks derelict. I mean, there's so many empty seats right now. To be watching Paula BADOSA against a French player as well, I think that's pretty poor. The only thing I can really put it down to is I've just watched 4 hours of Songa and they're maybe a little deflated emotionally.
Yeah, they want to get out of the stadium, could drown their sorrows a little bit.
Yeah, maybe they were headed to the bar.
Yeah. I mean, I don't understand, like, if they have the center court tickets, like, why not just go to every single match?
Listen, it's a bit of a mystery to me as well. Let's have a look. Maybe we can explain it because what other matches are on. The thing is, there isn't too many other matches on right now, I believe, of real big note anyway, of caliber. On the women's, we've got Georgie Zhang, we've got Pegula Wang, Selika Matova, Yuvan, we've got Lu Zdancic. Zdancic, actually, we know she got to the semi-final here last year. She's 6-2 up against Lu. Brengel upper break against Buznareska. And on the men's, we've got TFO. He's 2 sets up, looking good. Oof. Hugo Gaston, we know. He loves it here in Paris. He had a great year last year. He loves to drop shots. And he's up, well, he won all actually with Dimonor. So the underdog there, doing well. Zepieri on serve with Hurkacz and Cecchinato Andahar also on serve.
You'd expect Bonzi to be doing a bit better there. I tipped Bonzi to win, but...
No, I don't know. I think you can't really dismiss TFO. He's a good player on all surfaces. And I understand what you say about Bonzi. He is good and it is in France. But similar to Rinderknecht, I've sort of grouped them two together. Rinderknecht also bowed out in straight sets. And I feel it's going to be the same there for Bonzi.
I put them two together as well. And I had predicted them both to win. So that's where I'm wrong.
Okay. Maybe you're very big on them. Do you watch a lot of the challenges as well or not so much?
No, but... I always like hear when you're talking about who's winning the like people destroying the challengers.
Okay.
When they feed it into the main draw stuff, you hear
stories. There's always exciting players, the ones who come from the challengers. We know what happened with Aslan Karatsev not too long ago. We've got Baez on the men's at the moment, another one who's doing great, could do some good things. So the challengers is where it's at, and it's important to watch them. Paula Badosa, I believe she's one of the players who's actually been on tour for a bit now. She's not just come from nowhere. She's made it the hard way, been ranked sort of 300, 400 in the world, played a lot of tennis in the ITFs, and now finally getting what she deserves. She's put the hard work in. She won that Masters title last year at Indian Wells or Miami? I think it was Indian Wells.
Yeah.
And since then, has she really pushed on to the next level? Maybe not, but still done very good and been deep in enough tournaments. But like you said at the start, the big concern for her has been the injuries.
She's not pushed on to Ben levels of world number 1. She's not.
No, she's not been Ben levels yet, but still, I've seen enough from her to suggest if she's injury-free, that's the big thing. And injury-free Paula Badosa, for me, is my second best player in the world, technically.
She's scary, injury-free. Yeah. When she's free-flowing, you can't really... Too many winners.
Worrying here, though, that's her third double fault. And I know your stream's slightly behind, so you'll have a look at it now. She just sort of thumps the second serve into the net. It's not a good one at all. So a few double faults here. Only 2 service games, 3 double faults. She needs to get rid of that out of her game if she wants to progress this year. Big rally coming up. Ooh, FERRO goes for a drop shot, misses it. And Paula Badosa gets away with one. She gifted her some cheap points. But it's just enough for her, and she leads here 3-1. Shout out to Liam in the live chat saying Tati Champ knocked off the leaderboard. Well, we'll have to get Son of Robin to update that. But cheers, Liam. Thanks for the stream and thanks for the tip. Appreciate that. We've got Ben in there saying Raducanu not in the top 2. Injury-free, JG? Where's Raducanu rate for you?
Sorry. Raducanu, I mean, she's not
10, top 10. I'm going to give you a few solutions. Is she top 100, top 50, top 20, top 10? Is she a top 5 player, David?
I think there's a lot of pretenders that are kind of in the top 10 right now, like Muguruza.
Yeah.
I think Raducanu, she definitely, even with her shaky, more than shaky results after the US Open, I still think she's a top 10 player at the moment.
Yeah.
She can definitely, the way she demolished Kostyuk kind of shocked me.
Yeah, I understand that. I don't think for me, she's not a top 10 player. I put her still in the sort of top 50 bracket. but
harsh.
then that's just me. Maybe I am being a bit harsh.
It's the anti-British bias.
Listen, I call it as it is, David. I'm happy. I'm here for your opinions. But my one with that, I don't think she's not a top 10 player in my books. Certainly, she has ability. I mean, when she won the US Open, she was certainly.
She's definitely inconsistent, but that's most players. So you think a player is consistent until they're not.
Yeah. Just want to give a shout out as well to Kathy, who is going top of the top tippers. Appreciate that, Kathy. Means the world. Obviously, someone we've had supporting the channel really since I can remember, and a bit of a legend. I'm sure you've seen Kathy in the live chat many times as well, David.
Mm-hmm. She's always in the live chat.
She's a GTL star. Appreciate that. We've got 707 Lady. She's saying, new partner, JG. Yes, we had to remove Ben, unfortunately, due to his poor tennis views. And we replaced him with someone who, well, I like to think knows a little bit more about tennis.
I think Ben knows more about tennis songs, that's for sure. He knows
his tennis songs. That's true. He's definitely got a good song. Do you have any songs up your sleeve, or are you just all tennis knowledge?
I mean, I've tried to create a song before. It didn't go well.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll get you in Ben's studio and see what you can produce. Currently here, Fiona FERRO 30-15. Second serves in to the backhand of BADOSA. BADOSA hitting the ball pretty flat right now. FERRO goes for another drop shot. It's not a good drop shot. And FERRO, listen, I don't know why she keeps going drop shot all the time. It's not worked a single time this match, but yet keeps going for the drop shot. And they're not even disguised. You can tell she's doing the drop shot. It just seems like a very lazy attempt to get out of the rally at the moment. She doesn't want to rally with BADOSA. She thinks, you know what, I'm going to just do a drop shot so it's over with. I either win it or I lose it.
It's early in the match as well. I mean, she's not doing it because she's tired, surely.
No, she's not doing it because she's tired. It just seems to be like, I can't be bothered to rally with you. And there we go. Thumps one into the net. We've got break point here, 30-40.
The BADOSA aura. You want to finish the point quickly.
Liam, they're saying, happy you donated. Of course, Liam's just joined the top tippers and he's already been kicked off. Kathy didn't want him on there for long. We appreciate you all, though. And here we go. Break point time. Big winner there. Paula BADOSA hits one down the line. She has the double break and she leads here 4-1. And how about, would you like to have your first ever button press on Game to Love?
I have to find it first.
Have a look for the BADOSA one, and when you find it, give me your favourite line for BADOSA, or a little vamos, and then press it.
Oh man, this is the pressure's against me. I can't
it's near
find
the top underneath rude.
Okay.
You got it?
Vamos.
Vamos! He wants the tennis that Josa. She gonna show ya. Hey, vamos! He wants the tennis that Josa. She gonna show ya. It's Paula BADOSA.
We love it. David with a vamos there. Paula BADOSA 4-1 up. We've got Son of Robin in saying, like the video, people. Let's try and get to 100 likes in this one. If you haven't already, hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new. We've had 19 minutes played. Paula BADOSA. We've seen a backhand winner, which was great. We've seen two brilliant forehand winners from her so far. And she's doing exactly what she needs to do. Fiona FERRO doesn't look interested. The crowd's not turned up. And she's opting for drop shots all the time, what aren't working. Let's see
Has to be one of the best buttons,
approach.
that one. The BADOSA song has to be one of the best buttons.
You like the button?
It's great.
Nice one.
So
Now you
much
know where
passion.
it is. You can press it next time as well.
You can feel the vamos when he says
You
it.
can feel it. It's got a bit of a passionate vamos in there, doesn't it?
I mean, it's not really... Is that needed?
Ooh. Is what needed?
I think he's just feeling the tennis. There's no...
Sorry, I don't know what you're talking... What you said? What's that? Sorry?
There's no intoxication needed for the vamos. It's just the passion of the tennis.
We've got Ben really rocking out with BADOSA. Was he intoxicated when he made the button? Yeah, you have to read them out as well, David, because I don't know what I'm looking somewhere else. I'm just listening to you laughing. But no, good spot. Here we go. Badosa 30-15. Looking like she might be serving up some baked goods here today, following Iga.
Those forehands mid-court look very strong.
We've got Kathy and saying, well, Francis is playing, so David has to hear the TFO button. Have you heard that one before?
I don't think I have.
You haven't?
No.
Well, I don't think we've got it in the... We don't have it in here, but potentially Ben may add it later on. And as Kathy did tip, she gets to choose any player button she likes. So if Kathy, if that is the one you want, we will give that a play for you very soon. You got Ben there confirming he was intoxicated when he made all the buttons, apparently. Here we go, 30-all. First serve to the forehand of FERRO there. FERRO steps in, hits a big forehand. It's not good enough, though, because Badosa just sort of neutralises the rally so well. She moves brilliantly on the clay courts, and that's a big shot from FERRO. Still keeps it in. Great defense here from the Spanish superstar. It's long from FERRO. She gets the point, and it's a big point as well, because I feel it almost... Well, if she gets this game, it does settle the first set. I can't see FERRO coming back. I'm not sure if she's going to get back into this match at all. It's
She
just
really was.
one-way traffic.
She was dominating the rally, and then just out of nowhere, the forehand
error.
long.
Yeah, it was just good defense. That's what. But you got to remember that with Badosa. She does have a good overall game. There's not really a weakness. Her serve's big as well. People don't realize how big her serve actually is.
Mm-hmm.
It looks very good as well. And that's I'm just saying all of that about her. That's a weak forehand into the net. I think she was slightly off balance when she hit it. And it is 40-all. We've got Liam in saying, did you see Joe Willie's left-handed smash? Yes, I did. I mean, I was so sad during that tie break. It was horrible to see. But I loved how he changed his hand, used the left hand for the smash. Then I thought Rude, listen to this, hear me out. I think Rude was being a bit harsh. Do you not think at 6-love, he knows he's going to win the match? He could have given Wilfried Tsonga a 3-point.
Like Djokovic giving the set to Draper.
I don't know if Djokovic meant to give him. Well, maybe he did, but I just personally think if I was Casper Ruud in that situation, I would have given Tsonga a point in the tiebreak because you know you're going to win it. I mean, the guy's hardly walking. Just give him a point, just to get the crowd going, and just like a little memento, a little leaving gift for Tsonga. But I guess he was very professional, Casper Ruud. This is a massive competition. It's a Grand Slam. But yeah, as Liam says, you've got to respect his professionalism in a very emotional situation. But if it was me, I think I would have liked to seen him give him a point.
I think when sentimentality comes into it, it can get dangerous. Like when you're giving opponents points and when you don't take it as seriously, when you take your foot off the gas, like anything could happen with the French crowd. I know
what you mean. You've got a good point. Imagine if he just went, "Oh, my shoulder feels all right now," and then thumps down a few aces. Yeah, you can't really do that. But just me being me, always looking to find some kind of excuse.
Some Badosa errors in this game.
Yeah, a few Badosa errors. She keeps getting it to gain point and then makes an error on the ad side each time. I didn't see that one. Was it a backhand mistake?
Yeah, backhand long.
Backhand long, and that's a great volley though. She reads the passage of the ball, meets it in mid-air, and it's a great volley into the open court from Badosa. I mean, her service action does look perfect. I don't know, do you play tennis yourself?
Yeah, I do. My serve's definitely not one of my strong points.
No, and I watch Badosa's and I think I would love to have it like that. She throws the ball up so perfectly, always so straight as well. You rarely see her do another ball toss.
It's a very smooth volley, the backhand.
Extremely smooth player, Badosa. People don't realise how smooth she actually is. And here, 24 minutes, she's absolutely demolishing Fiona FERRO right now, and she leads in Paris 5-1.
Good mental strength to, after all those deuces and game points missed, it could get in your heads, but she holds on.
Yeah, she certainly does. Do you feel she could going to break here and get the breadstick, or is FERRO going to get on the board again?
I was definitely a bit generous with my 6-3.
Well, you went 6-4 in the second as well, so let's wait and see.
I think
Anything
FERRO
possible,
will have
though.
some more in the second. She's shown glimpses.
Oh, crashes that one into the net, tried to go through the higher part. And in fact, I think she broke the net there. What is that? It's a bit of plastic she thumped it into and it's fallen off the net.
Lynette.
The umpire's just coming down. The net is falling apart here in this match.
That's not acceptable.
I mean, why do they have that on the net anyway?
I've not got to that point in the stream yet. The umpire is checking it out.
There you go. The umpire sorted it out.
A boomerang or something. I don't know what that is.
You got Boban saying, JG, it's not always easy playing an obviously injured opponent. One could easily lower the guard. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, I can understand what Casper Ruud did. I think what David said was actually very mature of him, and I understand it. We've got Alex saying, I agree with David. It's a frustrating sport and you have to be ruthless even if the opponent doesn't look 100%.
Especially like after medical timeouts when there's the match isn't even like close to being finished. If it's like 4-2 or anything, you cannot let the opponent play themselves back into form.
But I mean, he was 6-love up and he wasn't even moving or serving.
Maybe it's a bad example. Yeah.
Casper Ruud would have been all right. I mean, if he gave him one, he would have probably stole it 7-1 without having to break sweat. But listen, you've all got a valid opinion.
He would probably be fine.
Yeah. And BADOSA here looking for the breadstick. 15-30. FERRO not done anything so far this match. She finds the serve to the backhand of BADOSA. Goes back there again with no pace. And BADOSA, I think, struggles with the fact that there's no pace to use on the ball and hits it into the net again. 30 or more. Unforced errors creeping in here. And it's not been the greatest quality of matches.
It's not been clean, but BADOSA's the score is clean. That's
look at the stats. Look at the stats on the board. We've got 11 unforced errors for BADOSA and 7 for FERRO. Both more unforced errors than winners.
It's not great viewing.
No, it's
those
not.
Numbers. The double faults as well from BADOSA. It's just not. Yeah. Oof. Wow. This slide, but FERRO's drop shot actually works.
Yeah, finally. It was the first drop shot what did work. She's into this point as well. It hits the net cord and gives BADOSA some time. I'm not sure if it just bounced out, though. I heard a call. Yes, it was out. Very lucky there, actually, BADOSA. FERRO did well to move her around, and it hit the net cord and just forced it long.
I think BADOSA deserved something after getting that return back. Like, on full stretch, one-hander. I mean, I don't know how she got that back.
Yeah, like I keep saying, I think her defensive play is actually very underrated. Oh, there we go. That is a fantastic drop shot. You're going to see that one in a second, David, but that's the first one I see which has been like pinpoint where BADOSA was rooted at the baseline. I know the one she did a second ago worked out, but it wasn't as good as that one.
And she was behind the baseline as well, FERRO. That's some confidence, especially after the missed drop shots early in the set.
Yeah.
To two in one game, both successful.
Oh, she goes the other way, and FERRO does get on the board again. It's going to be 5-2 here with BADOSA serving for the first set. I just want to say big thanks to everyone who's joined us. If you haven't already, hit the like button on the video and subscribe if you're new. Let's try and get to 100. We're currently on only 40 likes. So come on, like the video if you haven't already.
Some good fight from FERRO, which is important if she wants to get some momentum before the second set.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
The first set's a bit lost, but she can kind of push BADOSA here. She can put some pressure on. Yeah,
looking around the other courts, Hugo Gaston currently beating Alex de Minaur. That one is in the fourth set. Gaston 2-1 up. We've got Cabellas Buena up a set against Oscarote. We've got Andahar 5-3 up against Cecchinato. Hubi Hurkacz took all the way to the business end against Zepieri and lost it 7-5. Well, Hurkacz won it, 7-5. Zepieri lost it 7-5. Georgie down, 1-1 currently. She won the second set 6-2. Pegula looks like she's going to get that one wrapped up. Juvan down a break in the second. Zidansek, wow. I mean, Zidansek did great here last year. Why has not more people put her deep in this event?
I mean, it's a bit of a risk, like especially we've seen Krishikova go out first round.
Yep.
It's never a great strategy to just put people deep because of the last year's tournament, especially in women's tennis, where it's just really risky.
But surely it suggests that Danzig likes this event. I know she's not done great this year, but she was so good last year. Seems like she's following on with that right now. She's absolutely demolishing Lou.
It's very comfortable so far.
Yep. Here we go.
7 double
Dozer
faults
here.
from Lou.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe it's Lou not playing so well then.
Maybe.
Hard to say because I'm not watching. Badosa there, though, goes into the net, and it is love 15. Is she going to be able to serve this one out?
It's another drop shot as well. Drop shots are piling up.
Yeah, she's doing it a lot, isn't she? At least they're working for her now more.
The French players love the drop shot. Gaston, FERRO.
Yep. Oh, some big shots here from both players. Hitting the ball a lot cleaner. Hits the net cord. Unlucky there for FERRO. Bounces the wrong side, and it's 15 all. Shout out to Rowdy every lap. Thanks for the super chat. Appreciate that. We'll get you added to the top tippers. You're going to be third now. And he's saying Holger Rune is 1 week older than Carlos Alcaraz. I predict that he will seriously challenge Carlitos in the post-GOAT years. And this could be an amazing rivalry for a very long time. What do you make of that? Casper, of course, Holger Rune was able to beat Shapovalov today in straight sets.
It's good. I didn't know how to pronounce it. Rune. It's good. But I don't know about this. I mean, Holger Rune, he has a lot to prove to be considered anywhere near Alcaraz, in my opinion.
He's got what, sorry? A lot to prove.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely. He's got a lot to prove, but I didn't realise, actually, how young he was and how close he is to Alcaraz in age. And listen, I think I understand what you're saying, but he is going to have to step up a lot. I mean, we're looking at Carlos Alcaraz as another level altogether. Like, this guy could win so many Grand Slams. I've seen people suggesting he could be the one to win sort of 20. I don't think we can say the same about Rune yet.
It's a bit of a harsh...
Rune or is it Rune?
Rune.
Rune.
I think it's a pretty harsh prediction on Alcaraz to... Doesn't make him feel great predicting 20 Grand Slams. It's just... People need to chill out a bit. Let him win the slams, and then, like...
Yeah, but he's good enough, David. That's what people are saying. He's just beating the Dow and Djokovic back to back. People don't do that these days. He's made the tennis world talk and get excited again.
It's the media pressure that I'm scared for Alcaraz if it kind of goes like the Donald Young. You know?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Obviously, Donald Young is way inferior.
Or Bernard Tomic.
But yeah.
Here we go. 2 set points for Badosa. Great backhand from her. FERRO just keeps it in and misses the forehand down the line. Paula Badosa, she takes the first set, 6-2.
Vamos! He was a tennis virtuosa. She gonna show ya. Hey, vamos! He was a tennis virtuosa. She gonna show ya. It's Paula Badosa.
And I'm just going to update the top tippers. I'll let you take us through that first set.
I mean, pretty dominant from Badosa. Obviously, you see I mean, it did equal out in the end, the winners unforced errors, but it was not a clean set by any means. And I think FERRO did get some leverage in the second half with that hold and the successful drop shots. And we'll see what happens in the second. I think it's going to be... I think she'll get a couple more games, but I think Badosa is going to win comfortably.
So you're going to take away your prediction of 6-4 in this one?
Well,
Think it's going to be more comfortable?
I did say a couple more games than this set, so it
Okay,
could still be 6-4.
So you still like 6-4?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. You don't see a way back for FERRO?
I mean, I think there might be a few pressure games, maybe some deuces, but I think Badosa will, she'll hold serve and she'll
No
win
worries.
the
I've
match.
updated the top tippers. Cheers, Rowdy, every lap. You're up to third now. Appreciate that. And I think that was a really good set anyway from Paula Badosa. She certainly has impressed me quite a bit in this opening match. Of course, we've covered already Iga. We've looked at Raducanu. We've had, who's the other one we covered on the stream? I think they're the two big ones we've covered already. We did obviously Osaka and Nisimova. Nisimova looked really good actually as well. But ultimately, I think out of all of them, obviously Iga's in her own level completely. From what I've seen so far from Badosa here, she's definitely contender for pushing Iga.
Yeah, I think it's Badosa and Sakari are like the main kind of.
Yeah, because Jabur's out
pushing.
now as well.
Yeah, a lot of people predicted Jabur for the final.
Yeah, myself included. Who did you have in the final?
I had Coco Golf, so we'll see about that. The draw seems a bit friendly, so
Yeah, I agree with that. She definitely has a really friendly draw. I was having a look at that little section, and she's the highest seed to get there potentially. And you've also got Jill Teichmann as well as another name who could potentially reach a sort of a semi-final from that little area.
yeah, Teichmann on good form, but she did retire last tournament, so.
Yeah, we've got Rowdy every lap back in again, saying Rune's biggest asset is he plays big in big points. He rises to the occasion, and it's not to disregard Alcaraz. I just feel that Holger's underrated. I mean, it's a very valid point. I remember watching Holger Rune against Berrettini not that long ago, and listen, I thought he should have probably beaten Berrettini. It was very close. The guy has everything. He does have big shots. I remember also not too long ago, he won a challenger event and then went to an ATP event and played on the same day, traveling 3 hours to play, and he won both matches as well. So he is a bit of a beast. He is a serious player, and you don't realize how young he is. So it is a very valid argument you're making. But to compare him to Alcaraz, Holger Rune, can you see him beating Nadal or Djokovic right now? I'm not so sure. Alcaraz has, and he can.
I think there's another similarity to Alcaraz there with the 2 matches in a day. Barcelona's rain was horrific, and Alcaraz played the round of 16 quarters in the same day, and then the semis and the final in the same day, saving match points versus De Minaur, and that's just the way I didn't think he had it in him after the 3-hour match to go to the final and win, but
me too.
He won comfortably against
Busta, wasn't it?
Yeah, Carreño Busta.
Yeah, Alex de Minaur, then Busta. Alex de Minaur had match points as well, which he saved. He showed a lot of fight there. The one thing we've got Liam saying here is Rune needs to bulk up a bit, honestly.
I agree. And also with the... he does look a bit... He's not durable yet with his injuries.
Yeah, it's a good point.
He's not shown... with the tournament he won.
Oh, it's out. That one is out. And sorry to cut you off, David, but it is, I believe. The umpire's just going to check the mark because it certainly was close. Yep, she puts her finger up. The ball is out. And Paula Badosa breaks to start the second. Is this the beginning of the end for Fiona FERRO?
Vamos! He was a tennis virtuosa. She gonna show ya. Hey! Vamos! He was a tennis virtuosa. She gonna show ya. It's Paula Badosa.
Yeah, the perfect start to this second set for Paula Badosa. She's not really put a foot wrong. And I mean, it's been a really good performance. Great serve yet again, unreturnable. Can she do it, David? Can she be the one to stop Iga?
I don't think so. I mean, the way Iga speaks in interviews, she just seems so
assured.
She doesn't get the pressure doesn't she doesn't feel it at all. She just focuses on the next match. She says, I'm going to lose at some point, so I'm going to play my best tennis.
Yeah.
She's just unstoppable right now.
Yeah. I agree. No, I really do. She's definitely a touch of class. And it's 29 matches in a row now for her.
35 was Venus Williams, I think. So
Well,
she wins Roland Garros, then.
Yeah, she wins Roland Garros. She'll be close.
What I was saying about Holger Rune was the tournament he won in was it Munich. I don't think he dropped a set the entire tournament, so it didn't test his ability
Durability.
to go for he didn't seem tired at all.
Okay.
And I guess that's like it's an asset as well, the fact that he can win easily.
Yep.
And quick.
And this one, I think, is going to be very quick because Paula Badosa on her serve is hardly dropping a point. Let's have a look at her first serve percentage. So 75% serves she's found on the first serve, and she's won 90% of them. 19 out of 21 first serves she's won.
Wow. Second
That's what
serve
I'm saying. It is just such a great
Yeah.
first serve, and her returning's good as well. So she does scare me. She does. If you're an Iga fan, you should be a little scared of Paula Badosa in this kind of form.
And the first serve, it doesn't even matter about the second serve when you get 90% on 72% first. Yeah, it's just ridiculous serving numbers.
Yeah, it is. It's perfect. Here we go. Backhand to the forehand of Badosa. Oh, I think she clips the line there. Yes, she does. Brilliant point there from Badosa, and she gets the game to love and consolidates the break. Leads 2-love in the second. And Rowdy every lap there's in again with another $2 tip saying nothing is stopping Iga Express from 35 in a row.
Wow.
So I think she's going to level up with Venus Williams. I agree. I think I've already said it. I think she's going to lose to Ostapenko in Wimbledon. It's the last person she lost to, I believe, in Dubai in February. And I think she's going to lose again to the same person, but this time in Wimbledon.
I mean, Wimbledon is a bit of a crazy tournament at the moment. It's the talking point during the French Open because of the ATP and Wimbledon's dispute.
Yep. No, it is a big talking point, and people are calling it an exhibition, and it kind of is at the moment without points.
Osaka calling it exhibition in her press conference.
Yep.
She's wondering if she's going to play it. I mean, her grass results were never good, but the fact that people are... Wimbledon is like the biggest tennis tournament in the world.
Well,
undoubtedly.
Djokovic as well. He'll lose 4,000 points.
It's going to hurt him.
Big time.
But I don't think he cares too much about... I mean, obviously, he has the all-time men's record, but I guess it's about the women's record for number one. Who's it? Steffi Graf has the most weeks, I think.
Yeah.
That's something to aim for.
Yeah, good point. And here we go. Badosa looking for another break. Oh, my word. What a backhand down the line. Paula Badosa is lighting up Roland Garros in her opening match. I mean, it's hard when the opponent doesn't look great, but still, Badosa looks brilliant and no injury, hitting the ball clean, finding winners, hardly dropping a point. She's won, I think, in the last 15 points now. She's only dropped one. She's won 14 or maybe 15 out of 16 of the last points for Paula Badosa. It's one-way domination. She wins yet another one. It's another game to love and another break. Paula Badosa is on fire. Give me a vamos, David, because she's flying.
Vamos! He was a tennis virtuosa. She gonna show ya. Hey, vamos! He was a tennis virtuosa. She gonna show ya. It's Paula Badosa.
And I think this statistic's pretty telling. If any rally goes beyond 9 shots, Badosa wins every single one of them. So anything over 9, Badosa wins them.
And look at those winners to unforced errors. Completely different from the first set,
Yep.
where it was it's a big change and way more clean from Badosa.
Yep, she's turned it on, definitely. These last 20 minutes, she's showing why she's a contender for the title. And I am a big fan, as you can tell from my commentary. I put her above Asakari. I think she has more chances. I know John Silk's not going to like that in the Silk report later on. He's a big Sakari fan. But Badosa, for me, is the one to watch.
Definitely is. Especially, I mean, we knew Krishikova was not going to go too far. It was always going to be a tough ask. But Badosa, with Krishikova, Jabeur both out, it's a big chances.
Yeah, shout out to Rowdy every lap. I've just added you on the top tippers saying Iga has broken opponent's serve 38 of the last 48 games.
That's not fair.
I want to see her against Paula Badosa's serve, though, because I'm looking at it now and it just seems so perfect. Surely Iga can't bagel and breadstick Badosa.
I have seen Badosa matches where she kind of, in the big matches, she sometimes falters and kind of gets a bit tight with the serve.
Look how good this serve is, David. I mean, we know Iga's a great returner, but can she really handle this?
You got a good point. She's definitely got a superior serve if in talking of power and if it's on.
Yeah, I love the Badosa serve. Definitely. And right now, still, I mean, when was the last time FERRO won a point? Can anyone remember the last FERRO point we saw? Because here she comes again, 30 love. This one could be over within the hour.
Not even
in the drop shot,
court.
and FERRO can't handle this 40 love. Sorry, what was you saying?
This is like Iga levels of matches.
This is Iga dominance.
Yeah.
Look at this, drop shot winners now. That's only Badosa's first drop shot winner of the match.
And FERRO was just completely wrong-footed. Like the drop shot was kind of high bouncing, and she just was nowhere near it behind the baseline.
Oh, she gets that one back in play. Oh, Badosa goes down the line. She's got every shot in the book right now. She's hardly lost a point in this set. I don't think she has dropped a point. I can't remember her losing a single one. And here she comes again. It's 4-love with a consolidated double break.
The high force. The way she took that out of the air was very impressive.
Really was.
Strong winner. 11 minutes. Do I see 11 minutes on this set?
I mean, is that real? I'm not surprised. I don't think she's won a point. I'm not joking.
I think Raducanu won a set in like 16, 18 minutes in Australian Open. Australian Open versus Sloane.
Oh, right.
It was very quick.
Yeah, this one's been 14 minutes I've got on here.
What?
Badosa's won another. Oh, my word. She's won another 2 points. I'm just going to have a look.
17-1. Total points won.
No, it's 1 point. It's 1 point.
Yeah, 1.
Fiona FERRO has only won 1 point in this set. She's completely given up. Let's be honest. I mean, it's just Badosa dominant. She's being bulldozed by the Badosa.
And the backhand errors mid-rally it's not going to help the mood, is it? Rally balls, and she just kind of hits it long, wide. It's just... Badosa's just power. So much pressure.
Oh, she gets a point. There we go. Fiona FERRO. Second point of the set. I mean, ridiculous, isn't it?
It's not going to be a golden breadstick set.
Does anyone know is Ben live with Halep? I know we're supposed to be covering Halep. Has he set that one off? Let me know in the live chat if Ben's doing Halep. I'm getting too excited with this one at the moment. Here we go. Big forehands. This is better from FERRO. She's pushed Badosa back. Unfortunately, Badosa comes in again and FERRO hits the net. I think, listen, she must have checked out of this match now at this point.
It's inevitable, this match.
Yeah.
This is what we thought the Krishikova match could have been with the French underdog, with how much she dominated in the first set. But, yeah, it's not looking good.
Get the button ready. I'm going to let you press the break and then Badosa if it is the break. So it's all on you, David. Currently, it's going to be a second serve. Just wait for the commentary. I know you're a little bit behind. Second serve comes up. Goes down the tee. Backhand Badosa. Big forehand there from FERRO. You'd expect Badosa to find the break because she keeps doing it. Is she going to find a big shot? She goes big backhand. That's a good one. Really good defensive shot and a great attacking one as well to the inside out there from FERRO. Now she's on the front foot. Sliced back in play from Badosa. The rally still goes. Eventually, FERRO goes long, and it is the break, David. Badosa, 5-love.
Vamos! He was a tennis virtuosa. She gonna show ya. Hey, vamos! He was a tennis virtuosa. She gonna show ya. It's Paula Badosa.
Ridiculously efficient, eh?
Yeah, pretty insane. And it is, I think it is going to be done, isn't it, within the hour. I'm still trying to work out if Ben's live. Does anyone know? I can have a look on my phone because my laptop, I can't do it at the same time. Is this going to be a game to love as well for Badosa?
Yeah, Halep stream is live, yeah.
Oh, awesome. So, yeah, go check that one out after this. I'll probably head over there and check out Ben.
Is that the qualifier to watch, Shunk?
Yep, that is one of his qualifiers to watch. You remembered, right? Not a big fan of her. I mean, hopefully she goes out just so Ben's got another one out.
I've pretty much given up on my predictions at this point. I'm like 700 ranked or something.
Apparently, Shunk breaks. I mean, if that's real, let me just confirm that because Ben's probably getting so excited. I'm not going to join. If Shunk's beating Halep, he's going to be so unbearable on that stream. Yes, she is. She's 2-love up against Halep. I mean, this is not ideal.
I mean, it's a great start for
Halep
Ben.
gets there. Oh, serious pace from the Badosa. The bulldozer Badosa. 15-love. You got Paul in saying you think there is an ATP equivalent of Iga on the men's? They'd be dominating as much as Iga. No way. It proves that the women's tour is mediocre at the moment. I mean, I think that's a bit harsh, Paul. I just think Iga's that good.
I do agree in some parts that no one's really rising up to be anywhere near Iga.
What a volley. Sorry, David. You'll see it in a second. It's a crazy volley.
Down the line.
The pace off it. No, wait a sec. You see the volley. It's even better. Pinpoint.
The backhand volley. I mean, I saw one earlier in the match. I thought it looks impressive. It looks clean and easy. It is.
This is amazing performance, and we have 3 match points. Only 52 minutes on the clock.
Match point.
Another game to love she's going for. 53 minutes. I believe Badosa's only won 2 points.
Not last year, Paul.
She gets the first serve in.
Oh.
She goes down the line. It's too good. Paula
Wow.
Badosa lifts her hands to the sky. That was amazing. One of the best performances I've seen this year at Roland Garros. Iga, watch out. We've got a new girl on the block. It's Paula Badosa. The Spanish third seed has come to play this year, and she's opened her account at this year's Roland Garros with an 18-minute second set. I believe her opponent only had 2 points in that set, and it was pretty one-way traffic. An amazing dominant tennis from Paula Badosa. 6-2, 6-love.
Vamos! He was a tennis virtuosa. She gonna show ya. Hey, vamos! He was a tennis virtuosa. She gonna show ya. It's Paula Badosa.
Sorry about that.
No, there we go. Where would I be without you, David? I forgot the game to love button. Thanks for pressing it.
She doesn't lose points, Badosa.
She doesn't lose points. I should have known. What did you make of it? How was your first stream, and how was that for you, watching Badosa tear through her opposition?
I mean, my stream was a bit behind, so it was mostly me seeing the points a bit later. But that was just ridiculous. Like, she's definitely put some seeds in my head that she could definitely get far in this tournament. She's going to threaten Iga. That's an Iga score. 6-2, 6 love.
That is an Iga performance. You've got Alexander blink and you'll miss it. I mean, that was so quick. I wasn't expecting that at all. But thanks everyone for joining us. If you haven't already, please give us a like on the video. It really helps us out. And I'm sure David will mean the world to him as well. And of course,
thank you for having me.
Yeah, subscribe if you're new. Cheers for coming on, David. Hopefully we'll see you again very soon. Don't go anywhere though, guys, because we will be doing another match. Ben's live right now with Simona Halep. Come join us for that. And of course, tonight we have another big one on center, under the lights. We have the Greek god, Stefanos Tsitsipas, against Lorenzo Musetti. We know he took 2 sets off Djokovic last year. Can he do something that's pretty special and beat Tsitsipas? Let's wait and see. What's your prediction for that?
I think it's going to be a tough ask, but Musetti could, if he does well early, he could get a tie break, maybe win the tie break. I think he's definitely going to have...
there was 2 tie breaks, wasn't it, against Djokovic?
Yeah. I mean, against Djokovic, I was terrified of Musetti because watching that, like, I wanted Djokovic to win the tournament. I'm watching his drop shots. He just got everything back, Musetti, and he won both sets. It was convincing.
Yep. No, I agree.
He definitely posed a threat to Tsitsipas.
Yep. Let's wrap it up there. You've heard it there from David. You don't want to miss the match. We'll see you later on. Come join us for Halep, and we're going to leave with a word from our sponsor, A-Peak Tennis. Thanks for watching.
I'm the most guilty of playing freely during practice, but then going to pieces during the match and playing very passively. This new app by A-Peak Tennis, it changed the game. 1 session and I was already hitting with more controlled aggression on the court.
If you spend 5 to 15 minutes of focused time utilizing A-Peak Tennis, then over time you will expand your mental skills and start playing great during competition. A-Peak Tennis is led by a legendary and world-renowned performance psychologist, Dr. Jim Layer, who helped 17 athletes become world number 1s, including Novak Djokovic, Andre Agassi, Jim Courier, Monica Seles, and Arantxa Sanchez Vicario. At A-Peak, their mission is to make mental training accessible and affordable. For less than $6 a month, billed annually, you can start winning more matches and enjoy the game in the process. Plus, this offer comes with an additional 7-day free trial. So if you are unhappy, you can cancel for free. A-Peak Tennis is already used by so many top US college teams and top players. Tennis is full of fine margins. With A-Peak Tennis, it does give you the competitive advantage.
A-Peak Tennis. Take care of up there.